because it's not good coming on to Rob.
Good evening and welcome to KB Terrace Talk Sunday Service Football Edition. You may have noticed a little change there. There was a brand new intro that we brought in. We do need to make that full screen, but
it's not full screen.
Thank you very much, Bushy, for your amazing video work there and producing us our new intro for the show. So we're going to get started and we're going to get straight into it tonight. I am have the pleasure of hosting tonight's show, and next to me and below me I have three absolutely fantastic pundits to talk along about the football this week and weekend. So next to me I have the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. King Bush himself. How are we doing this evening, Bushy?
I'm good. England's won tonight 2-0. Harry Kane scored 2. We probably will end up at Man United.
Oh, God, you and Man United.
Rotherham still unbeaten. Awful game at the weekend, but a really good point. So we have to take the positives from that. Really good battling team display, and with injuries in mind, I think it's a better point than you actually think. And also, which is another better point than we think, is when we got the point against Burton, because they're hitting some real form at the minute as well. So that point now on paper looks a lot better than it did when we initially got it. But I'm good, mate.
I'm liking the positive outlook there, Bushy. I'm loving your aura of positivity about England, Man United, and also Rotherham, which we're going to touch on a little bit more as we go through the show. And underneath me, I have another two fantastic pundits from the opposite ends of the country. We're going to start with the northern parts, where it's a bit wet and cold. Over to you, Tom. How are we doing this evening, mate?
Well, we can flip on the other side. I'm South Scotland, but north of you, so yeah, I'm good, mate.
North of the proper country, mate, England, you know.
No, I'd agree with that. Yeah, but it's nicer up here. But anyway, I'm good. A point yesterday for Rotherham. Take it all day after watching that nonsense. But obviously we've had international break. Did anybody see the Republic of Ireland game?
No.
Anyone see the Portugal game?
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes got a hat trick.
Yeah, along with another player. I think two players got a hat trick actually in that game. Yeah.
Well, Republic of Ireland, they got a playoff spot. Troy Parrott scored in the last kick of the game to beat Hungary. So Hungary are not going to the World Cup.
3-2, wasn't it? Yeah.
Troy Parrott actually was linked to Rotherham United at one point, I remember. Yeah, on loan a few years back.
I think he scored 5 in his last 2 for Ireland. So, yeah.
And our final pundit for the weekend is a man who has his own show. He has his Friday FPL show, and he's lovingly and very nicely giving up his Sunday evening playing on his football games and so on and so forth. We have Mers. How are we doing this evening, Mers?
Not too bad. Not taking time from football games. I've kind of given that up. My current game is Planet Zoo. So building my own zoo is what I'm currently doing in my spare time. Yeah, a zoo building game. That's what I'm doing. But going into the FPL side of things, I'm a bit worried. Gabrielle's been injured out on international duty, which is bad news for Arsenal as well.
Yeah. I was looking at that. I quickly squinted onto the FPL earlier before I come on, and I went, oh dear, do I need to start moving some players around? So we shall see. Anyway, we're going to get cracking on with the show. And the first topic today is exactly about that, about the international duties. So we've had a few international games today, and we've had a few international games over the past week. And some of those international games have been absolutely fantastic. We're not going to go through every single one. We are going to talk about England, obviously. England winning tonight. We beat Albania away 2-0. That gives England that kind of ploy at the minute where I think we've won 11 games on the bounce. and I think we've got a clean sheet in the group stage. We've gone, beating every team, which is good news for England. Not been following it myself as much as I would normally. I normally get really involved with it when it comes to the actual tournament itself. But some fantastic games. Two particular ones that I want us to have a bit of a chat about. And I know a few of us have had a bit of a look at those games and maybe watched them as well. It's the Hungary Republic of Ireland game and the Portugal-Armenia game. So the Hungary Republic of Ireland, Tom, what was your thoughts on that game?
When it comes to international football, right, I'm like you, Phil. I only really pay attention when it comes to the actual tournament itself. However, I would like the whole of Britain and the Republic of Ireland to be involved, to be honest with you. Obviously, I've got a lot of my family. I'm half Scottish myself. A lot of my family I support Scotland, for example. So they've got a playoff position booked. However, if they beat Denmark, I believe, is it tomorrow or Tuesday, they get automatic qualification. Republic of Ireland, I think that's incredible because they beat Portugal the other day, didn't they? And then they've gone and scored. I mean, I watched the clip on X. Troy Parrott scoring in the 96th minute to win the game 3-2 in Hungary. And Hungary are no mugs. They turned England over a couple of years ago pretty convincingly, didn't they?
They did.
And that's like, I mean, it kept zooming in on Szoboszlai of Liverpool. Obviously, he must be their captain. And to go there and win at the Puskás Arena 3-2 the last kick of the game and get a playoff spot, fair play to the Republic of Ireland. Rotherham have got an ex-player who was playing for them and was sort of their main man whilst he was at Rotherham in Chidozie Ogbeni. So I'd love to see the Republic of Ireland get to the tournament, and fair play to them.
Yeah, I saw a couple of fan reactions on TikTok and Facebook and the like, and I think there was a CCTV live footage inside one of the pubs, and when that goal went in, literally the last touch of the ball it went in, the crowd just went absolutely mental. So yeah, fully great news for anyone in, like say, British Isles and the Republic of Ireland to get through, which is fantastic, and the way they do it.
Yeah. I've got a different view to that.
Come on then, Bushy.
I used to always root for Scotland, Wales, Ireland. I always wanted them, if they weren't playing England, I always wanted them to win. Yeah. But the hatred them countries have got for England is absolutely embarrassing. It reminds me of the hatred, like, when a little club like Doncaster Rovers or Mansfield Town, they hate Rotherham for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I used to remember, I feel sorry for Doncaster Rovers. As soon as they got into the same league as us, they're giving it large. You know what I mean? And it's same with these little countries. Like, they hate the English. Do you know what I mean? Like, they hate the English. So really, I couldn't care less if they all got knocked out in the first round. I'm done with them.
What I would say on that one, Lee, I know exactly where you're coming from. Obviously, me living where I live, I will agree. I will tell you right now, they fucking hate the English. They do. Trust me. They do. I've
seen them, like, they celebrate when we lose or anything. And like the English fans always side with Wales and Scotland and Ireland. We actually feel a little bit sorry for them, in truth be known. You think, they're just the poorer nations, but they haven't got a great pool of players. I hope they do well, unless it's against England. And I always had that mentality growing up. But then, as I've seen and traveling around the world and seeing these like Irish and Welsh, England, and I think, nah, mate, I couldn't care less if you lose to Aldonia or whatever they are.
Just a quick one on that, and I completely agree with what you're both saying, absolutely. But do you think that is based on football, that there's that opinion, or do you think that it's based on other things, maybe politics?
No, I think it's based on obviously more political to do with all the stuff that's gone off in the past. I think that has a big part to play in it. But like I say, let's be honest. We made their countries better, so they should be thanking us.
I like that, Bushy. I like that analogy. Our country's better. You should be praising us and thanking us.
We should. Without
we'll get that snippet. We'll make sure we get that snippet.
They'll be begging. They'll be begging on the streets. It's like Doncaster. You know what I mean? Scruffs from Doncaster. They come on and they give it large, but they're just so jealous of Rotherham. Like, because we've been in the Championship recently and they can't get anywhere near it. They've been playing non-league. And I used to think, I hope Doncaster get promoted. Same with Chesterfield. I hope Chesterfield get promoted. And then you go to these places like Chesterfield. I hate Rotherham. And I'm thinking, where's this hate come from, man? Like, what's wrong with you? Have you got some kind of problem in your life?
Bushy, but the Patriots probably stemmed from you, really. It's probably what they're actually trying to say is we hate Bushy.
To be fair, my own fans hate me, but I think that's a Rotherham Sheffield thing because I've never lived in Rotherham. I've always lived in Sheffield, and I think Rotherham people are jealous of Sheffield because Sheffield's a more affluent city where people have got a bit more money, and Rotherham's a bit. It struggles and people struggle for money. And I think that's the dislike towards me and players that are on good money. You find it with we don't like Jordan Hugo. He's on great money. Like, my mentality is I seen Tom there, I said, Tom, your doors are lovely. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's done well for himself. I love his doors. You know what I mean?
Instead of carpets, it's doors.
doors. But you should not hate thy neighbour. You should love your neighbour. If they've done well for themselves, praise them. Build people up. Stop knocking people down. And that's what I don't like. I like a mentality of we're here for a short time. Everybody should be nice to each other and get along.
And we're one nation, mate. We're one nation, and we should help.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So we should all sort of want each other to do well, and think, it'd be great. Obviously, when you play each other, you'd expect that rivalry. You don't want to lose to England. I don't want to lose to Scotland. But if Scotland are playing bloody some nation from Turkey, some slitty throat Turkish, then you're going to want Scotland to win. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, there we go. Going on topic there. I'm going to set a full nation by the end of this day.
So. We're going to be banned. We're going to be the first podcast banned in Turkey at this rate. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. So, yeah, Northern Ireland beating Hungary 3-2 with the last kick of the ball. Another very interesting international game that slapped me across the face earlier when I was looking at the scores was the Portugal game. So it was Portugal versus... who was they versus?
Armenia.
Armenia, that was it. Portugal versus Armenia. And at half-time, it was 5-1. What makes me giggle a little bit is obviously Portugal scored first in the 7th minute, and then Armenia came back with a goal in the 18th minute. And then something must have gone wrong because the score ended at full-time at a massive Portugal 9, Armenia 1.
But what are you getting out of that? They're playing bloody bin men. Do you know what I mean? Farmers and bin men. Like, let's just scrap this nonsense. Let's just play the tournaments. I mean, the football industry now is worth so much money, yeah? And we're letting players play in the farmers' leagues on shocking pitches. Like, Arsenal have got a player injured through this international break. Nobody's interested in it. Like, I reckon the viewing figures are horrendous. I couldn't care less about it, if I'm honest. I only get involved when we get to the World Cup, and even then, I have to motivate myself to watch it. I mean, international football, I find it so draining and so boring. There's no passion in it anymore. Players used to be passionate to play for the country.
It's all about how much money
it's a hindrance now. Yeah. It's a hindrance now.
So, Bushy, are you telling me that there's, that 9-1 win doesn't really, like you said,
it's against farmers. Come on, they may as well put a women's team out there.
You do know that one of your team players scored a hat-trick in that,
He scored an hat-trick, but he ain't going to score an hat-trick in the Premier League, is he? If he does it in the
not for
Premier
Man
League,
United, he won't. No, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'll give him a bit of credit if he does that in the Premier League. But the thing is, he ain't going to do that in the Premier League. He's up against good players. In that Farmers game, I could have come out at my age now and probably scored 5. I probably got more than Bruno. I'd have got 5.
Do you hear that, everyone? Bushy is now officially better than Bruno Fernandes.
You know what it is with those type of games? They're just stat padding games for like a lot of players.
Yeah.
The only problem I see with things like that and these international breaks where they've got those silly games like that, it's silly games like that injure players.
And it ruins your FPL.
Yeah, it ruins your FPL, and but they get injuries, don't they? They're prone to injuries during international breaks at the best of times. When they're playing silly games like that, what's the need for it? What's the need for that game?
It's not.
I mean, it must have been entertaining to be there watching 9 goals slapped in the net.
But Phil, it's not really fair on the players, is it? I mean, they're playing all these games as it is. Yeah, the league is very competitive. So you get out of the rhythm of the league because there's a lot of travel involved. It's tiring for the players. It's not, and then even now, the players are not even getting a pre-season. I remember Manchester United finishing and flying off to bloody America for a pre-season tour. By the time that I finished, the players probably got a week off. A week. Like, it's not like, and then people wonder why players are getting injured and missing is because the workload is just ridiculous. And I know people will say, oh, the footballers, they can handle it. It's not that. They still need a life outside of football. You've still got families. You've still got children. You've still got everything you need to do in a day-to-day life. If you're jetting across the way to play bloody farmers and bloody, bin men and bloody pipe cleaners, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous in my view.
Well, there we go. The Oracle has spoken, everybody. International games in the group stage are pointless, stupid, and just a bunch of overpriced players playing.
That team who's just played 9-1, yeah? They're never going to get to a final anyway. What's the point in them being there? The bin dippers, man.
Bin dippers. You love that bin dippers, don't you? Bushy. Right, we've got some comments coming in tonight. We've got John Sullivan's on saying, evening, chaps. Being very complimentary of you as well, John is tonight, Lee. You have been a great help to me, Bushy. How could I hate you? Obviously, talking about guys from Rotherham and other parts of the country. We've also got Poppy in tonight. Evening, Poppy. I can't get into watching England. They just aren't a proper team like our teams we support. Yeah, no, valid point. Few other ones, just having a quick look down. Poppy agrees with you again, Bushy. This relates back to the whole be kind saying there are too many people quick to criticise and be nasty to other people. So yeah, keeping it all nice and friendly. And then talking about Portugal, I think it was midweek. I think it was the Northern Ireland game. I'm not sure.
The Republic.
Republic of Ireland. Sorry, yeah. Didn't Ronaldo get sent off the other day? Yes, he did. He did indeed. I didn't see that. Was it? You know?
No, it wasn't warranted.
Went to VAR, didn't it, or something?
No, he just. It was a second yellow. He just sort of. It was a set piece, and he just turned around and it hit his arm into somebody's back, and obviously.
No, he elbowed, and it was a straight red because it was initially yellow, went to VAR, and it changed to a red.
I thought I'd seen it was on VAR or something. So yeah.
I thought it was soft myself if it was a straight red then.
But the nature of the type of red card means he could potentially miss the first 2 games of the World Cup.
They'll have friendlies beforehand, surely, Mers. Surely.
I don't know if the friendlies would count.
He'll probably still end up being he might miss 2 games and probably still be there, you know, the top goal scorer in the World Cup this season. So we'll see on that. So yeah, all in all, international football, group stages, it doesn't really mean much at the minute. And the most important thing is, yes, we are supporters of England, even though we've not really been. That is the most important.
Not me. I'm a Spain fan.
Are you a Spanish fan, are you?
Yeah, I don't support England. I support Spain.
You know, why do you support Spain, Mers? Why do you support Spain?
just have done since like the early 2000s.
Mers, rewind.
What the heck is this
If
about?
I could speak, Mers,
Get
if I
the
could speak
EastEnders thing going.
Spanish, I'd tell you to fuck off back to Spain, por favor. Right?
Was you born in Spain?
No, I'm English, but I just don't support England.
Listen, he's an Arsenal fan. It's the same sort of process. It doesn't matter where you live. You can just support them. It's all good.
Spain.
No.
Spain.
Yeah.
Although
Apparently John reckons he's a native Spaniard.
nah. Right, Spain. Right, if it's I think Spain are favourites, and I think Spain could possibly win it.
So is that what it is, Mers? Are you just a glory supporter?
I can't.
Well, it was before they won even their first international trophy. So
Okay.
No, I can't buy this.
You've made Bush's head explode, Mers.
My head's gonna pop off. Like,
This is going to be a feature just on its own. I'll change the banner from international football to Bush's head's blown.
like I get you don't have to be from Manchester to support Manchester United, but you've got to support the country that you're born in. It's your country.
nah.
Oh man.
So if it's an England-Spain final, who are you supporting, Mers?
Spain.
Wow.
Oh, no.
right,
Do you know what?
Wasn't that
Mers?
the Euros final? Wasn't that this Euros final last year? England versus Spain, and Spain won.
Yeah, Spain won sadly,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Yeah.
But you think about it, you've got in your
I'm going to
team.
come break your windows, Mers.
I've got a Spanish football shirt. I've got a Spain flag, which I'll bring up.
That's all right then.
Yeah.
You've got Bukayo Saka stuff behind you. You've got Bukayo
Oh
Saka.
yeah, that's the pride of joy for Arsenal.
You know what this is?
If I'm watching England play and it's not against Spain, I want England to win. So, like, you could say England's kind of like a second team. But if England are playing Spain, I want Spain to win.
Oh.
This is incredible.
This is verging on terrorism. This is. I'm not having this. I'm not having this. How can you sit there and say, you were born in England, yeah?
I'm born in England, raised in
English
England,
parents?
but hey.
So
if England go to war,
in foster care during my teenage years, I decided to stop supporting England. Just chose Spain because I liked Spanish football and stuff. Because I'm also supporters of Barcelona and stuff.
I can't believe.
Yeah, I think we're all at a bit of a loss. Even Tom's like, what? Even Tom's scratching.
So
Tom lives in Scotland and he supports England. So
if England go to war with Spain, would you fight for Spain?
I wouldn't fight for either side in a war. I try and avoid that. Thanks.
War. You have to fight. You have to pick a side.
This is the ultimate revelation. This is, isn't it? This is the ultimate
You
revelation.
shocked me tonight. I'm not often lost for words, but I can't speak.
I feel a TikTok's coming on
Yes!
later. I feel a TikTok's coming on later with this one.
And it's generally true because
It's one thing supporting Arsenal, and shouting defense all the time, but supporting Spain over England as well.
No, yeah, the John GH, Spurs Luke can all vouch it. I am 100% a Spain fan internationally, not an England fan.
Yeah. No, John's saying it in the comments.
I believe what you're saying, but I just can't.
You can't wrap your head around it. I mean, I kind of gone more into it now because I think it tilts people and I love it.
This is
I think that's the caption so far. Two team
like
international wanker now. I think that's what we're gonna have to go with.
Mers, what's your first name?
Carlos.
Oh, God.
Right,
start calling you Juan.
Right
Juan.
answer. What's your most favorite Spanish beer then, Mers?
Cruz Campo.
Madrid.
Oh, that explains it all. You're an Arsenal fan.
I don't like beer anyway. I'm a cider man.
Cruz Campo.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Says it all. Mers, my impressions of you have gone massively downhill after that. Bloody hell.
I mean, where's Carl?
Where's
I
Carl when
won't
you need
believe
him?
this. Carl,
Anyway,
Carl
we're going to move on. We're going to move on because that could have its whole own segment of the show of why Mers. So Mers, it'll be a good one to bring up on Thursday, and definitely one for your FPL show. You'll have to do the whole thing in Spanish. For the Spanish fans, Bushy's head's gone. I think we need to give Bushy 5 minutes, and I think Tom's scratching it a little bit, wondering what's going on there.
Don't get it.
So there was no due to those international games and Spanish games. We had no Premier League or Championship, and there was a couple of League One games that were postponed. So we're going to briefly go over the Premier League and the Championship, and we're going to very, very briefly look at both of those leagues. Particularly what's coming up this week, what's about to happen. Watching Man United probably draw again. Who knows? Maybe Arsenal might lose again, and let's hope the mighty Forest win again. So some of the Premier League games that we've got coming up this weekend, we've got Burnley, Chelsea, Brighton, Brentford, Wolves, Crystal Palace, Fulham, Sunderland, Bournemouth, West Ham. We've got Forest travelling up to Anfield to play Liverpool, which is obviously probably one of the biggest games of the weekend. We've got Newcastle, Manchester City, Leeds United, Aston Villa, Arsenal, Tottenham, and then on Monday we have got a pretty easy one for the Mancunians, Manchester United versus Everton. Apart from obviously your own team, any team there that you're kind of, or game there that you're kind of excited about? Obviously your own games always, but is there anything else that jumps out on the Premier League there that you're thinking?
I'm looking forward to the Forest Liverpool game.
Yeah,
because that's a big game. Because Forest have just hit a bit of form. They got a draw against United. They beat Leeds, and Liverpool are on a shocking run. So also people forget that Forest won there last season.
The first ones to win there last season.
So I think the game could go either way. Either Liverpool have had the time in the international break to iron out the problems and they go and beat Forest, or they're nervous, they haven't ironed the problems out, and Forest get another win at Anfield, which would put massive pressure on Ernie Slot for me.
It would put massive pressure on him. I would be a very happy man. I might even turn up on Thursday. Well, no, it'll be after that, won't it? So I will probably turn up on the Sunday show very, very happy. And who knows, I might be jumping for joy and give me a chance to rip into GH, which I don't get to do very often. So that would be very nice, seeing GH's face and seeing the excuses that he makes, like Arnie Slot does.
Listen, GH has gone up in my opinions now because Mers has topped everything GH can do with this whole Spain debacle. I still can't get it out of my head. I still can't process it. I'm shocked.
I mean, do you like sangria, Mers? Do you like sangria?
I mean, in terms of alcohol, I only like cider. So.
Is your wife Spanish?
No, she's Cornish.
Is the dog Spanish?
Have you ever been to Spain?
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay. Whereabouts? Where have you been in Spain? Like, have you been
well, it was part of a cruise itinerary, so it was Barcelona.
Did you lose your virginity in Spain?
No.
Is the dog in Spain?
To Spain, Mers, of why you would support.
I mean, I've got a sister-in-law who is Spanish.
Oh, there we go.
So the sister-in-law is Spanish.
Yeah. So my wife's half brother, is married to a Spaniard. There you go. That'd be the closest link to Spain right there.
You haven't done what I think you've done, have you, Mers? Sorry, my head's not here, man.
Mers, if you have you got? I don't know if you've got kids, but if you've got kids, are they called Pedro? And you know.
I mean, that could have been a good idea to name them that. I've got 4 kids.
Okay.
I've just seen Bez is in the chat. Bez,
evening, ladies.
If you're listening, what we're going on about now is going to blow your mind. It's going to take you to new levels of unbelievableness.
Unbelievable.
Get that word out.
He tried to do it halfway in Spanish.
Gracias. But
no, that's your
Mers
challenge next week.
has
I want you on
revealed
Sunday's show next week,
that he
and I just
doesn't
want you to do a
support
paragraph
England.
in Spanish.
He supports Español.
Espanol.
Hello, a cruz campo, por favor.
Do you remember when Joey Barton did that when he tried to speak in French?
Yeah.
Did I?
Oh my God! Oh, yeah, Bez. Please put in the comments what do you think to Mers supporting Spain over England, and if that doesn't blow your mind, I don't know what else will.
Okay.
So yeah, Bez, he is a Spanish supporter and not an England supporter. So that's for Bez, who's joined us a little bit late. Mers is supports Spain and not England. So yeah, here we go. Spanish flag's out. Wow. No, he's got the Spanish flag out. There it is.
It's upside down. It's upside down.
It is upside down, but wow.
He's not. Bez is not having us on.
You're bringing the shame upon Spain, holding the flag upside down.
Way!
Wow.
I think.
Wow.
Viva España!
Anyway, no. Listen, we're going back to the Spanish thing. We need to, focus on Mers not being a Spaniard. You destroyed the show. Why couldn't you do this at the end? Why couldn't you just surprise us?
You said we all support England. I had to get that correction in there, you know.
Wow, mate. You could have just held that out to the end of the show because you've destroyed the show now, mate. You completely dissected my show. Come on and destroyed it. Cheers, mate. I'm going to do it on your Friday show now.
Poppy don't see a problem either. I'm even more. Like, I think people are just trying to blow my mind here. People are saying
it looks like Bez's mind's been blown as well. It's incredible. My head is blown.
Problem with it. Honestly, are you guys scousers that hate England?
Well, Dave's mind is going to be blown even more when he finds out I've never been to a football game.
Yeah, you've never actually been to a football game full stop, have you, Mers?
Oh, this is incredible.
No, I've never been to a football game.
Your comment of has he been to any Spanish games? No, but he's never been to any football game. Any football game. So there's your mind blown again.
I've been to see the Republic of Ireland play rugby.
Hold on. You're a football supporter. You support. Well, I say football support. You support Arsenal, so it's close enough, right? You on a football podcast. You've actually got your own show on this said football podcast. You support Spain over England, and yet you've never, ever, ever been to a football game.
No, I've been to rugby games and American football games, but not.
Oh my God!
Soccer.
My head's gone. My head's gone now, mate.
It's gone.
I don't know how we're going to carry on with the show tonight.
Wow.
Beggars belief. Anyway, so Premier League. So Bush is looking forward to watching Forest smash Liverpool and Arne Slot being under even more of a cosh. What about you all the two? Anything in the Prem that you're feeling?
I'd like to see Wolves get battered by Palace, and that's about it, really.
Yeah, I think Palace need a bit of a turn of luck. They've not been wow, have they, in the last couple of games? So I think it's a nice little fixture for them to hopefully go and smash.
I mean, for me, I'll probably say something like the Sunderland-Fulham game because obviously Sunderland are doing quite well this season at home, but it's also a good litmus test to see how far they are going to go with these kind of away performances at clubs that might be more closer to their level.
People are trying to wind me. People are trying to blow my mind in the chat.
So Dave Bez has come on again. Did he support France when Wenger was Arsenal manager?
No.
Okay.
Although Thierry Henry playing, obviously, was great to see.
See, now I'm sure Poppy's now doing this just for showboating.
No, this is just getting silly now.
The year Italy won the World Cup, I supported them over England. It's just clickbait. This is just click. Do you know what it is, Bushy? It's a taste of our own medicine. They're just clickbaiting us. That's all. They just want your head to go even more.
No, in all seriousness now, this can't be serious. I've got to be dreaming or like I've got to be dreaming, yeah.
Sorry about this
Now
one,
now I understand why this country is in such a mess.
Why? Because Merz Sports, it's your fault. We're in an economic crisis. We're absolutely on our arse. The Parliament are absolutely a bunch of losers, not got a bleeding clue. The country's on its arse, and the reason behind that is because Merz, the man there who's English, supports Spain.
Listen. Back when I was a young lad, if you come out with that in my area to say I support Spain over England, someone would knock your teeth out.
It'd probably be you, Bushy. You'd knock your teeth out.
Because I can't comprehend this, man. Like, I just can't get it.
I'm coming on your show on Friday, Merz, and I'm gonna just say something that's gonna be so outrageous it's gonna ruin your show, mate. Dave Bezos, I think I'm going to dock Merz points in Prediction League as a fine for supporting Spain. What we think? I think the petition is out there, Bez, and I think the answer is going to be a rightly, docking 12 points. Oh dear. Oh. I can't quite believe it. Anyway, moving on, the championship. There's no Spanish teams in the championship. But in the championship on Friday, we've got Preston North End versus Blackburn. We've got Bristol and Swansea playing Charlton versus Southampton. Coventry, who are flying high at the minute. They are at home to West Brom. Birmingham City versus Norwich. Derby County versus Watford. Ipswich Town versus Wrexham. Leicester City versus Stoke City. That should be a good game. Oxford United versus Middlesbrough. Portsmouth versus Millwall. And QPR versus Hull. What about those games, guys? Anything there that you're kind of looking at going, could be a good game, could be an interesting game? I think the Leicester-Stoke could be quite an interesting game.
Well, the Sheffield Derby.
The Sheffield Derby, isn't there, Wednesday versus United? But that's
that for me is the big one. I might even attend that game, and I support Sheffield Wednesday.
What?
Yeah.
Did you just say I'm going to support Sheffield Wednesday?
Yeah.
Even though you call them knuckle dragging bin dippers, you're going to go support Wednesday?
No, I actually. Right. So I've put a bit of content out there over the week, and me and Sheffield Wednesday fans now tight. Yeah.
Is this because you're claiming that they're just like Matt Hamshaw and the team at Rotherham? They're listening to you, and they're going along with what you tell them on the podcast. Is that right? I heard something about the owl and something like that.
Yeah. So whenever I put any content out about Sheffield Wednesday, it gets thousands and thousands and thousands of views. Yeah. So I said Sheffield Wednesday are the biggest club in South Yorkshire by a country mile. Yeah. They are bigger than Sheffield United. Does anybody disagree with me?
No, I don't.
No, I don't disagree.
And I would also argue Sheffield Wednesday have the potential. Whoever buys the club now in the situation they are, and I believe it's going to go to some prince, yeah. So they're going to have sort of Man City money, yeah.
Merce's eyebrows went up there.
I don't think some Saudi prince is going to buy Saudi to buy Wednesday.
I've heard King Bush is buying Sheffield Wednesday, but maybe that's just a rumor.
No, well, no, so apparently one of the people that I've read it today is some Saudi prince that is looking at buying them. Now, if that happens, I tell you now, Sheffield Wednesday will be a top 10 Premiership team in the next 5 years. There you go. Come back to me.
Sheffield Wednesday, I think the first and foremost, they need to get bought, like you say, Lee. I don't know if you agree with me, Lee. Obviously, me and Leah from the area originally. Hillsborough, they need a new stadium, Lee. I think that's one of the first things they need. They need a new stadium. I don't know where they could build in Sheffield, but yeah, they are the biggest club in South Yorkshire, easily.
The council will support that. They need to. So I tell you now, the first thing you do going to buy that football club is bring the old owl back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring the identity of the football club back first and foremost. Yeah. Get some people on the board that have been there and done it when Sheffield Wednesday was actually good. Yeah. Your Chris Waddles, your David Hurst. Get them involved. Yeah. Get the fans back on side. So they have been paying by far the highest. So people go on about attendances. Did you see the attendance the other night when they reduced the ticket price on a Tuesday night or whatever it was? Yeah.
Yeah.
The stadium were virtually sold out. The only reason it wasn't capacity is because I think Norwich brought 2 men and his dog. Yeah. Because it was on Sky and it was in a weeknight. That football club, as much as it pains me to say it, because I don't like Sheffield Wednesday. Everybody knows that. But what I do respect is their fan base. They stick together. They've got a great, solid fan base. And they will, with money behind them and a new stadium, they will challenge the top ends of English football because they are that club is that big. And I don't care what anybody says. I believe they're bigger than Man City was when they got took over. I believe Sheffield Wednesday are bigger than Manchester City. And yeah, I've said that. Yeah. So Carl can dip around in his dish somewhere. But Sheffield Wednesday are a bigger football club than Manchester City. And with money, they will overtake them because they will be able to attract sort of crowds of in the excess of 50,000 easily if they're doing well in the Premiership. Over and out.
Dave Bez has come in. Sorry, Tom. Dave Bez has just popped in. Wednesday, right? Bushy is banned from Miller's Monday now. So that's you banned from Miller's Monday, and Mers, you've got 12-point deduction on the predictions. So looks like I'm sitting pretty in this. Let's move on.
Can I say something about Sheffield? Not a lot of people will know this. Certainly the people from South Yorkshire will. Sheffield is, and I think it's been mentioned a few times on Twitter, Sheffield is literally the home of football.
Yeah.
It is. How football, as it's played today, was created in Sheffield. It's called Sheffield Rules Football. There's a fantastic documentary. I think BT Sport must have done it. I think they did. It was a few years ago. It was all about how, obviously, the oldest stadium in the world is Sheffield. The oldest club in the world, non-professional, was Sheffield. Everyone goes,
it's a football hotbed. It's a football hotbed.
It's where the football that we play around the world right now, Sheffield was where it was created. And it's an absolute travesty that we've not got a club from that city at the very top end. And look, I'm from Rotherham. Oh, yeah, arguably people say Rotherham is just a small village in Sheffield, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we're the same. We're the same people. Steel, coal, you name it. Do you know what I mean? But Sheffield really did. And this is what all the new fans of different clubs around Britain need to remember. I'm all about football history. And Sheffield is the spiritual home of football as we know it.
Yeah, totally agree, Tom. And also, what I would say is, obviously, when I did the whole all of Yorkshire, I put Leeds as I believe Leeds are the biggest club in the whole of Yorkshire.
Yeah, which they are.
Only because Leeds have only got one club in that city.
Yeah.
So Sheffield have got 2 clubs that have got, both of them have got decent fan base.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So they both attract decent crowds. I mean, Sheffield United the last few years have probably overtaken Sheffield Wednesday for attendances because they've been in the higher league. And obviously the ticket pricing. But if there was only one club in Sheffield, it wouldn't even be close.
No, I know.
Yeah, my dad's a Wednesday fan. He was born and bred Sheffield. So
really, all right.
Yeah, he was born on the Arborthorne estate, just off Manor Top. So
yeah, I've had a good chat with Phil's dad about football. He's good knowledge of football. Phil's dad.
I don't.
And of Sheffield.
and he rang me last week. We were talking about football and whatnot, and he said, "I just hope that Wednesday turn this around now." Yeah, because that's what it's about. It's about getting this buyer, getting them turned around, and getting to where they actually should be, like you were saying, Bushy.
Yeah,
up there. Dave Bez put Rotherham is one of the biggest towns in the UK, by the way. That's why you'd expect Rotherham to do better in football. Which again we've talked about. We've talked about Rotherham should be at least one league higher. Anyway, they're sitting in that league, and it's a boring league. It's a boring Sunday league. I think you mentioned, didn't you, Tom?
Pub league, I said.
Pub league. That's the one. Pub league. That's going to bring us nicely into League One and what has happened this week in League One. So I'm going to whiz over the scores, and this is where Bush's head's going to go again. So the scores over the weekend, there weren't loads of games because a lot were postponed due to international duties. But you've got Luton 0, Rotherham 0. So a 0-0 draw there. Lincoln 2, Doncaster 1. Burton 1, Blackpool 0. There was also Leyton Orient 2, finally, they make a win against Exeter. They only scored 1. And Port Vale Wickham was 0-0. All the other games in League One were all postponed due to international duties or the weather. So the next game that is being played will be on Thursday, which will be Peterborough Stockport. So of those games, let's delve straight into it. Let's rip the Band-Aid off like a really hairy-armed Band-Aid. Rotherham 0, Luton 0 away. I know a couple of our viewers went on away days for that and enjoyed the actual away day, but obviously being in Luton, the back arse end of nowhere. Not a very nice city in itself, and that's not just self-proclaimed, but that's proclaimed by a lot of people. And Rotherham still couldn't finish it. Bushy, Tom, talk to me.
Lee, me or you first?
I'll let you go first because my head's still gone for Mers, so I feel I'm ready to rant here.
Right, so that was probably the worst game of football I've watched this season yesterday. Win or lose. The brand of football young Jack Wilshere, formerly of Arsenal, was playing, it was utterly atrocious. It was atrocious. Honestly, right, we went there. We were there for the taking yesterday, right? Because we had no fit centre halves. We had no strikers in the second half. We had an academy lad up top, but we came away. We had the best chances to win it. We came away with a point. They should have been down to 10 men. It's just fact. Any Luton fan can come on Twitter or whatever and argue. No, look, they should have been down to 10 men. We probably should have won that. Having said that, the game was absolutely garbage, and I feel sorry for Luton Town fans that have to watch that. Even their own fans were booing as they were passing it round the goalkeeper and two centre halves for like what felt like an eternity. It was just awful, an awful watching. I'm glad of a point in the end, but because it's an away point, Rotherham don't do well away. We don't do great against possession-based teams, but it was shocking. But take the point and run. Let's get on to Reading next Saturday. Lee, over to you, mate.
Yeah, so Tom's covered it pretty well, to be fair. It was an awful game. I mean, Luton fans moaning that we only took a certain amount of fans there. I mean, 1, you need a passport to get in Luton. 2, I don't fancy going to a mosque at the weekend. And 3, the best thing to come out of Luton is Tommy Robinson. So, I mean, it's not ideally a great place to go, is it? It's not like you're going to go there for anything else than to go to the football match and quickly leave it and hope that your car's still in the same place when you get back. So I understand why fans didn't travel. The weather was awful as well. So the motorway 3-hour drive down there would have been probably resemble Herringthorpe swimming baths because the weather's been that bad. And the game was just as bad. Now, I hear Luton fans come in the chat and said, Rotherham parked the bus, anti-football. Yes, we did park the bus. And I'll tell you why we parked the bus. We had no fit centre-halves. Douglas is our only fit centre-half, and he's an academy player, yeah? He's only just got into the side, and he's been absolutely colossal, by the way. So I'm not going to knock the lad because he's been absolutely fantastic. And I actually believe that when all the centre halves are fit, he shouldn't lose his place. I would keep him in that team because I think he has grown in stature and is a man mountain of a player. Okay. So then we also, on the eve of the game, we had the devastating news that our top scorer, Sam Nombe, is going to be out for a few months. We've already got Sheriff, we've got 2 strikers on loan, both injured. So Sheriff played, but he can only play. He's been limited by Everton to a certain amount of minutes. We've got Atete on loan, who is also injured. Yeah. We then have another fit striker in Jordan Hugel, who rolled his ankle in the first half and went off injured. So they had to put an academy player who's not played a professional football game. He had to play up front. And we'd also got a few other injuries, and we've got our best winger, Marthia, on international duty. So we had a depleted squad. So what I've got to do is praise Matt Hamshaw for one, because I've been critical of him. He has built a team spirit there that is something to be proud of. As a Rotherham United fan, you can be proud of that effort they've put in. I'm not going to gloss over it. The football isn't great. And even on this run that we're unbeaten in, we haven't played, other than probably the Lincoln game, we haven't played great football. So the jury is still out with Matt Hamshaw for me. But I can only judge him on what he's producing at the moment. And at the moment, he's producing wins and a team with a fighting spirit. So I will give him credit for that. I think they should have been down to 10 men. If they wouldn't been down to 10 men, he should have played advantage and would have had a one-on-one, which would have probably scored. So they created absolutely nothing. There was one of the worst sides I've seen in this league. It strengthens the view of me and Tom that this is a pub league. You've got Lincoln, who we absolutely tore a new arsehole to, second in the league. Yeah. We smashed them 3-0 last week.
And beating the Bin Dippers 2-1 this weekend as well.
Yeah. And come on. Doncaster, mate. HIV capital. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah. Doncaster, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's no mean feat. Like, you hadn't done something great. You've beat Doncaster. Let's be honest, yeah? So, they beat the HIV capital. We beat the, I don't know, place that's not England anymore in Luton. And yeah, we move on. Fantastic. We're up to 11th in the table. I can't see Doncaster anywhere down there. They've disappeared. I mean, when they beat us, they told us they were going to do back-to-back promotions. Boys, only Rotherham United do back-to-back promotions. We've done it twice, boys. Sit in the cheap seats.
Thank you very much for that, Bushy. The Oracle has spoken yet again. A few comments coming in, particularly about the Rotherham game. So to sum up, Rotherham game, Rotherham win if it wasn't for the referee. McWilliams threw on goal, but the ref pulls it back for a free kick. So we didn't.
Yeah, that was a disgraceful decision, by the way. The referee
should have sent him off. Should have sent him off.
Yeah. Well, Hamshaw said when he stopped the play, he thought the only way he stopped the play is to send him off. And he didn't do that. He just booked him. Play advantage, for one-on-one, we probably score. But the football Luton played was absolutely honking as well. So, we part bust. I can't remember a decent save Dawson had to make.
Did you see the nick of Jack Grealish? He was like he just come out of Top Shop with a new coat. And he just looked like a child on the sidelines. He looked really odd. And he wasn't even saying or doing anything. He just stood there. I think he's maybe just a figurehead for the club. Young Jack Wilshere could have been England's greatest ever player if it wasn't for injuries. But I don't see what he brought. But I mean, Luton, it was just awful. I'm thinking if you have a go at us here, if you start playing long balls and start proper doing what Luton Town normally do, right, they probably would have won. But they just started playing that tippy-tappy around the back.
Yeah, they were tippy-tapping around, but the problem was they were trying to play it in midfield. We've probably got the best midfield in League One.
We have.
So that was the worst tactic they could have played. They should have gone long, and they should have tried to put it on the young lad who's inexperienced.
100%.
But he's been really good. But you've got two other centre-halves that aren't centre-halves. You had Rafferty and Reece James, who are not they're not very tall either. So if you've played it long, to beat Rotherham, you've got to bypass the midfield because nobody, and I mean nobody in League One has got a good midfield as us with Dan Gore, Kean Spence, McWilliams. I mean, that midfield is that good that Josh Benson can't even get into that squad.
I know.
Enough said.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can't wait to play HIV Town. Get them a good kick in.
So the last comment about League One is Lee sounds like Hampshire with all of the excuses, and Lee loves Hampshire now. I think he's just praise where praise is due. You're doing well. Yeah, you've got a good bounce. And
that's what I'm saying, Phil. People are saying to me now, "Oh, you wanted him sacked other week." Yeah, I did want him sacked other week because we were sat second bottom playing ridiculous football. I've actually been man enough to say and praise him when he's done well. I still don't.
To be fair to you though, Bushy, I mean, you did this with Ruben Amorim. I believe you were literally. I think you finally admitted that Ruben Amorim should have been out and gone, and then the following week and on from there, they start performing again. You've got this Midas touch, mate. It's the Midas touch.
But you've got to give in any football. Listen, football's a fickle sport. We all know that. Yeah. It's a results-driven sport, yeah? So 1 week you can be flavour of the month, next week you're on the chop. That's why so many managers get the sack. It's nothing unusual. It's just people want... I improved right. I said Matt Hampshire was fantastic. Listen, you were deluded if you were thinking that were good football. And I think, luckily, Matt Hampshire's watched this podcast, listened to me, started taking some advice from me, and started getting some results. So if fans want to come on and start thanking me, you know what I mean? I think I should actually put an invoice into the club to say King Bush has helped this rise up the table.
They couldn't afford you, Bushy. Bushy, they couldn't afford you, mate. They couldn't afford you. Dave Bez, even Dave Bez is getting in on it now. Bushy and Hampshire sitting in a tree.
Nah, man. Not happening.
Good friends with each other now. Good friends. All forgiven. Okay, we're going to finally finish on League 2 then. So on to League 2. Some of the League 2 games this weekend. Tranmere 3, Cheltenham 2, Shrewsbury 1, Newport 0, Walsall 0, Colchester 2, Accrington 3, Bristol Rovers 1, Notts County 1, Harrogate 1, Milton Keynes 2, Salford 0, Cambridge 0, Barnet 0, Fleetwood 1, Swindon 1, Bromley 2, Barrow 1, Oldham and Crewe was a 0-0 draw, Grimsby 0, Chesterfield 1, and Gillingham 2, Crawley 2. What do we think of some of those?
Well, I think Warney will get MK Dons up. I say it every week. He will end up in the top 3.
I'd like to see Chesterfield.
Yeah.
They're 1-1-0.
I think at the beginning of the season I said Chesterfield were one of my favourites to go up. So I think I think
Tom's right. I think Warney will get MK Dons up. They've got probably the highest budget in that league. They won again, didn't they? So
they did.
But I would like to see Chesterfield. They're flirting around the playoffs at the minute. They got a 1-0 win. Harvey Rogers' own goal. But Grimsby did have a man sent off in that game. But like I said, this is another team. I want them to do well. But you know, if you go to Chesterfield and say you support Rotherham United, see the response you get. The haters.
Chesterfield's got a lot of hatred, though, hasn't it? They've got a lot of haters in that town.
Yeah, it's because, you know, like you build a spire and it's all crooked.
It's bent.
You do know, Bushy, you do know they didn't build that like that, don't you, mate?
No, it went warped, but they didn't build it correctly, did they? got warped.
I think they built it with what they had at the time, mate, and I don't think RSJs and
well, that's why they're called the spy rights, isn't it? That's why they're called the spy rights.
Yeah.
Walsall also, I think I read this on Twitter. I'm not sure how true it is. Did Walsall not sign Kemar Roof on a free transfer?
Have they?
Yeah, the ex-Leeds and Rangers player.
Yeah,
we could have done with him.
Yes, I agree.
Do you know what, mate? If you get yourself promoted, you never know, he might come on over.
But they lost
Even
2-0
at Walsall
at home at the weekend. I don't know. Did he play Camaroof?
I don't know. I think he's just signed, just literally.
No, he come on in the 78th minute.
Did he?
Nice.
Another thing that Rotherham are doing, we're going into the free transfer market, Bushy, aren't we? So.
Yeah, because of the injuries. But Camaroof would have been a great signing for us.
It would have been, I think.
I think we missed the boat. I think another one what's just gone to Sheffield United would have been a good signing for us, Patrick Bamford. But I know he'll earn a lot of money. But
I've read somewhere on Twitter today as well that Watmore, who used to play, was it Middlesbrough?
Yeah,
is he going Sheff Wed?
Sheffield Wednesday, yeah. They've been granted permission. Yeah, they've been granted permission because they're in a transfer embargo, Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah.
But they're allowing them because of the injuries and they've got no players basically. They're allowing them to sign free agents. So
these are all free transfers, aren't they? They're all free agents.
Yeah, free agents. They're all players without a club. So Rotherham's had to look at that market. But yeah, Watmore would have been a good signing for us as well.
Lee, honest opinion, mate. Honest opinion. I'm sure we'll discuss this tomorrow on Miller's Monday. Would you take Freddie Ladapo on a free?
Yeah.
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 I would as well.
Nice.
Definitely.
So some nice, interesting games that have gone on. Obviously, we've got a full week next week with lots and lots of more Premier League, Championship, League One and League Two games. Poppy's come in. Ruth was classed for Leeds. Shouting Paddy, loving Paddy. And John disagrees. John doesn't think... John thinks a no to
John, just out of interest, John, why wouldn't you take Freddie Ladapo?
Presuming that's what it's for, John, as it went straight
out.
He
scored goals for us.
He scored goals at this level and he scored goals for us at the Championship level, not League One. I think he'd tear this league a new thing. He's obviously put injuries, which is a fair point. However, on a short-term deal to cover at the minute, I mean, any player we sign now that's a free agent isn't really going to be up to speed anyway. They'll have had no pre-season. They'll be a bit out of shape. So, yeah, it's going to be a risk. But, I mean, if anybody saw the performance of Josh Ayres when he come on,
he didn't do out.
That was clear that the young lad is way out. I mean, this is what annoys me with this football club. So they loaned him out to Sheffield FC and they loaned him out to Harrogate Town, and then you're expecting him to play in a league match against Luton Town. His development hasn't been the best. So
no,
I thought the lad got chucked under the bus, in fairness.
Yeah.
In answer to your comment there, Poppy, can you remember Ruth's goal against Forest Phill? I can't. It was obviously not that important. So, why would I remember a non-player or just any old player scoring against Forest? It's not really that important, is it? And John put in, no, he can hit the net. That's not the issue. He's had a really bad injury last year.
Tom. Dexter Blackstock still ain't got a club. Would you take him?
What, as the fucking cleaner? Yeah.
You would, wouldn't you, Bushy? He's your best mate.
Played five-a-side with him, didn't I? Before?
Yeah, I know you did. That's what I mean. He's your best mate. Okay, we're going to move on. We're going to move on. I'm going to change things up a little bit. So our feature presentation this week is going to be a bit of a quiz. So we're going to have a very fast quiz. All right. It's going to be a quick fire quiz. And it's going to be obviously football based, as always. But the quiz is obviously going to be between you three. And it's going to be Lee versus Tom versus Mers. So you're going to go
Spanish Mers.
Each other.
See.
Spanish Mers, yeah. Senor Spurs. Senor Mers.
Senor Mers. Spurs Arsenal fan.
The questions are going to be of a different variety. We're going to do a couple of very quick rounds. So the first round is going to be about the Premier League. They're going to be some of the questions are going to be easy. Some of the questions you might find harder. And then we'll go through. We'll go through all the questions. We'll go through all the rounds, and then the person with the most correct answers will win. If it comes to the end and there's a tiebreaker, we will obviously go to sudden death as always. Unfortunately, we can't take penalties in a quiz, but we can go to sudden death. So, Tom, John's already backing you, Tom, which is nice. Tom's
no, I don't.
Yeah, but in fairness, Tom says he will never ever be beaten on a football quiz.
Oh no!
Anybody.
Well, this will be interesting then. So, how are we going to do it is we're going to start with Lee. I'll ask you a question, Lee. Give me your answer as quickly as you can. Then we'll move on to Tom, and then Mers, and then we'll go back to Lee. So the first round is about the Premier League. Again, I'm going to go nice on some of you. I'm going to go, well, nice on all of you, should I say. I'm going to go nice on you and give you that gentle start into it. There's going to be 3 questions each, so 9 questions total. And we will see if we can get a clean sweep of all 9 questions. So we're going to start with you, Lee, and I want your answer as quickly as possible. I don't want any looking down, don't want any tippy-tappy to try and get the answers or anything like that.
Can you pass it across, Phil? Can you pass it across?
There is no passing across.
If Lee doesn't get it right, can you offer it to me and Mers?
No.
All right, okay.
Not happening, okay?
Okay.
The final round might, but this one won't. Let's see. Okay, so starting with you, Lee. Who is the Premier League's all-time top goal scorer?
Oh, fuck off!
Alan Shearer.
Correct, Alan Shearer. Tom,
yeah.
Stop crying. Which club won the inaugural Premier League season in 1992-1993?
The Premier League. Was it the Premier League?
Yeah.
92-93.
Yeah.
Man United.
Well done. See, I said it'd start nice and easy, nice and simple.
Right.
Mers, who holds the record for the fastest hat-trick in Premier League history?
Oh.
Harry Kane?
No, it was not.
Sadio Mane.
It was Sadio Mane. Do you know how long it took him, Tom? He won't get any extra points, but do you know how long it took him?
4 minutes.
No, 2 minutes, 56 seconds.
All right, okay.
But yeah, very, 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 very good.
Can I have 2 points then?
No. Okay, back to you, Bushy. Bushy, back to you. Which player has made the most Premier League appearances?
Most Premier League appearances?
Yep.
I know it.
Oh. Is it Harry Kane?
No.
It's Gareth Barry.
You know how many it was?
Gareth Barry?
585, something like that.
You should have stuck with your 600. It was 653.
Oh, okay.
No, I thought some of these would be quite easy. Okay. Let's go for... I've got loads of questions. Let's go for
You're going to give me a hard question now, aren't you, Phil?
No. It's just some of the questions are kind of like pretty straightforward, really. Yeah, Tom, which Premier League club went a full season unbeaten?
Oh, that's easy.
Arsenal.
There we go. Arsenal. Good
Flipping it. I get that one. That
was a difficult one, though. Was she really?
How's that?
Just chill out. I just want to say I've got every question right so far. Just want to say
chill
out.
Out there. Chill out.
I'm not surprised. It's the questioning. Fire.
Mers, who scored the first ever goal in the Premier League?
I know it.
Of course you know it.
Fuck's sake, I was what? Probably like 4 years old at the fucking time. Fuck knows.
What year
Brian
were you born?
Dean. It's Brian Dean.
I was
Brian Dean.
88.
88. So yeah, you were 4 years old. Brian Dean, correct. That's what it was. Brian Dean. The thing is, I can give you all hard questions, and you'd all struggle anyway. So
I've got every question right so far.
Lee. And this is, Lee, which club holds the record for the most points in the Premier League season?
The what? The most
Which
points?
club holds the record for the most points in a Premier League season?
Man City.
Yes, Man City. See? Easy peasy. Yeah, don't cry about it. Tom, your last Premier League question is... Which player has scored in 21 consecutive Premier League games?
Oh.
21 consecutive Premier League games.
Correct.
21. Are you sure that's right?
21.
No. So that's a 21. He scored in 21 consecutive.
Yes.
You sure you don't mean 11?
Nope.
21 consecutive.
21. I've done my research on this, and 3 or 4 places I've looked, because I thought that as well. 3 or 4 places I've looked all said 21.
Jamie Vardy is the record holder, and it's not 21.
Yeah. Jamie Vardy's on
Jamie
about
Vardy
14
is the answer. Correct, is the answer.
It's 11. It's 11.
I'd find it in 3 or 4 places that all said 21.
It's 11 because Martin Tyler's commentary is
disappointed in myself.
11. It's heaven for Jamie Vardy, and he scored the 11th one against Manchester United to beat Ruud van Nistelrooy's previous record. I think we've all established that I am the king of football knowledge.
Hold on a minute. Final one for Mers. Which team was relegated with the highest points total?
It's not the lowest, so it's not fucking dark.
It's because it's Spanish, that's what it is.
Oh, this is easy as well.
This is an easy one.
Highest points. Leicester?
No.
Is it Blackpool? Blackpool.
No.
Is it not? Okay.
No. Lee, do you know who it
West
is?
Brom?
I think it's who was it now? I think it's
West
Leeds.
Brom?
No, it's West Ham United. 42 points.
Mm.
It was 42 points. Tom's got a question wrong.
Oh, out of all of the questions.
Out of all the questions, Tom's got a question wrong. Okay, so that's your 9 in round 1. So far, Lee, you've got 2 right. Tom, you've got 3 right. And Mers, you're yet to get on the table. Okay, we're going to move on to Champions League.
Oh.
Okay. And we're going to do 3 questions on Champions League each. So, going to start with you, Bushy. Nice, easy one, and you'll be very happy with this one, Bushy. Which club has won the most UEFA Champions League titles?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. Do you know how many?
I think it's 12, isn't it?
14 titles total.
Is it 14 now?
Correct. Tom, who scored the winning goal in the 1999 Champions League final?
Oh.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
It was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And Mers, which player has the most Champions League appearances?
That's
a hard question, that. For me,
I thought that was quite easy because I knew that one before I even did my answers on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to just guess. Is it CR7?
No.
Messi, in it?
No.
No.
It's something. It's somebody like
Roberto Carlos.
Is it a German, Phil?
I believe so. Yeah.
Roos.
It's going to be somebody like
Cruz.
Oliver Kahn or something like that.
No, it's Iker Casillas, is it?
Casillas. Real Madrid keeper.
Spanish.
Spanish. He's fucking Spanish as well.
Mers should have got that one right with the Spaniards. Yeah, 177 appearances apparently.
Fair enough. Aye.
Okay, let's go again then. So, let's go with. That's an easy one. That one I won't give you. I could give you that one, Lee. Let's go back to you, Lee. Which team won the Champions League in 2025? Well, yeah, officially 2025.
Last season, you mean?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Oh no! Come on, that's an easy one.
It was.
And who did they beat? Who did they beat?
I'm trying to think.
Liverpool.
No, it's PSG beat Inter.
PSG.
Lee, how did you not get that one? Bloody hell, I thought that was an easy one as well. Let's have a look. Yeah. Which player, Tom, which player scored the fastest goal in the Champions League final?
The fastest goal in the Champions League final?
Yep.
Jesus. Fastest goal in a Champions League final. Samuel Eto'o.
No. Anyone know?
No.
It was Paolo Maldini. 51 seconds for AC Milan versus Liverpool
AC Milan.
in 2005.
Fair enough.
Mers, feeling sorry for you. So, how many Champions League titles has Lionel Messi won?
He's looking at his screen.
Gonna say 2.
Oh, mate, no. Anyone know?
Don't say
3.
it's 3. I was gonna say
4.
3.
4.
2006, 2009, 2011, and 2015.
4.
Mers, you need to get off the score sheet here. Okay, we'll go for another set. So let's go for Lee. Who managed Chelsea in their first Champions League title in 2012?
Mourinho.
Nope.
Roberto Di Matteo.
That was Roberto Di Matteo, correct.
You don't get
Tom. Which club beat Barcelona 8-2 in a dramatic quarter-final in 2020?
8-2.
8-2.
It can only be somebody like Bayern Munich.
It was Bayern Munich, yes.
All right.
That was a good dissection of that one there, mate. It was Bayern Munich, yeah. And Mers, who was the top scorer in the 2022-23 Champions League season?
Haaland.
It was Erling Haaland. Well done, Mers, getting off the score sheet there. So well done, guys. So at the minute, Tom's flying high with 5, Lee's behind with 3, and Mers is trailing with 1 point. I'm going to give you one question on World Cup as we are, fighting for it and we're going through it.
Oh, good.
Lee, which country has won the most FIFA World Cups?
Brazil.
It was Brazil. Well done, mate. Do you know how many?
I think, is it 5?
It is 5. Well done, mate.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well done. Tom, which player has scored the most goals in World Cup history?
It's a German player. I want to say it's Muller.
Miroslav Klose.
It was Miroslav Klose. Well done, Mers. 16 goals in total for him.
Oh, fucking hell, Tom, I've caught you up here, mate.
You have.
And Mers, which country hosted the first ever FIFA World Cup?
Wasn't it Uruguay?
It was Uruguay. Well done, mate.
They won it as well.
Uruguay.
They did win it as well. It was in 1930. Okay, so World Cup round done. I couldn't get loads on World Cup. We'll go European Championship. So let's have a look at this one.
Can't we have some League One or League?
I haven't got any. I've got some player records one, which might help, but yeah, I haven't got any League One or anything like that.
What about football stadiums?
Let's just go. Lee. Who scored the winning goal in the Euro 2000 final?
The winning goal.
Who scored the winning goal in the Euro 2000 final?
Who even played in it? No idea.
It must have been France, Lee, as a clue. It must have been France.
France. Oh, Mbappe.
Tom?
Just as a guess, Thierry Henry.
No. Mers, want to guess?
Trezeguet?
It was Trezeguet. Well done. See, your knowledge is good, Mers. You're just not getting the points, mate. You're not getting the points. Okay. Tom, which country won Euro 1996 despite not initially qualifying?
Oh, I know this one.
No. Phil, you mean Euro 92? Trust
Yeah,
me,
sorry,
you mean
Euro 92. Did I say 96? I'm sorry.
You did.
It was Euro 92. Yeah, sorry. I've written 92 down, but for some reason I said 96. Sorry.
It's Denmark. Mate. Denmark.
It was Denmark. Yeah, it was Denmark. Well done. And Mers, in which year did the European Championship expand to 24 teams?
24. That's recent, I swear.
2004, 2008, yeah.
So 20. No, would it be 2020 or 2016?
Of course.
I'm going to say 2016.
Good answer. Well done. It was 2016. I was hoping when you said 2016 or 2020, it's like, Mers. Well done. Yes, 2016. Okay, so it's all getting intense now. Mers is catching you up, Lee. Don't think anyone's going to catch Tom, but we'll see. We'll see.
I've got to be on level with Tom, Anna, a minute.
No,
you're two behind.
You're on 4, Tom's on 6. Okay. So 3 questions on player records. Lee, who is the Premier League's all-time assist leader?
Assist, Salah.
No.
It's Kevin De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
No. I've not got Kevin De Bruyne.
Is it Giggs?
It is Ryan Giggs,
Ryan
162
Yeah.
total. Tom, which goalkeeper has the most clean sheets in Premier League history?
Peter Cech.
It is Peter Cech. Do you know how many?
Shitloads.
202 in total.
Tom's one, man.
And Mers, who is the youngest player to score in a World Cup?
Ooh.
In a World Cup. Is it Mbappe?
No.
Roger Miller? Roger Miller?
No.
Oh, actually, is it Theo Walcott?
No.
No.
Pele?
It was Pele. Yeah, it was Pele. 17 years, 239 days.
Not
Okay.
bad player, man.
So, final round. We're going to go with a true or false quick fire round.
Double points. Let's double them up.
It is double points on this one. So, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay,
What's the
Lee.
scores at the minute, Phil?
Lee's on 4, Tom's on 7, Mers is on 3. So big points available here. Quick fire round. Lee. Cristiano Ronaldo took 27 games to score his first Champions League goal. True or false?
True.
Well done. Tom. The phrase park the bus originated from Jose Mourinho's parking the team bus due to a driver falling ill. True or false?
False.
Correct. Mers. Nicky Byrne from Westlife played for Leeds United before his music career.
False?
No, it's true.
That's true.
It's true.
Lee. Sir Alex Ferguson managed the Scotland national team.
False.
No, it was true.
It's true.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mentioned Aberdeen, but I didn't realise it.
Yeah, he had a short time with the national team, didn't he? Tom. David Beckham took ballet lessons to improve his agility.
True.
It was false. Mers, Lionel Messi has never received a red card in his club career.
Surely that's got to be false.
You give me that answer?
False, yeah.
It's true. The Premier League was the Premier League was founded in 1988.
False.
Correct. Do you know what year it was?
It was 90s, wasn't it?
92.
91.
It was 1992. Tom, Zlatan Ibrahimovic has played for clubs in 6 different countries.
Oh, this was quick fire.
It's quick fire, Tom. Come on.
True.
True. It is true. Mers, the Ballon d'Or was cancelled in 2020 due to a COVID-19 pandemic. True or false?
True, because that's when Lewandowski should have won it.
Correct. Well done. Lee, Bayern Munich have never been relegated from the Bundesliga.
False.
It's true. Tom, Thierry Henry won the Champions League with Arsenal.
False.
False, yeah. Do you know who he did win it with?
Barcelona.
It was Barcelona, yeah. Mers, England have won more than one FIFA World Cup.
What? Come on.
I've got to give him a chance. Come on, it's miles behind. Lee, Jose Mourinho has managed Inter, Real Madrid and Chelsea.
Yes, true.
That's true. Well done. Tom, Neymar scored on his Champions League debut for Paris Saint-Germain.
True.
It was true. Well done. And Mers, in 2022 World Cup final between Argentina and France ended 3-2 after extra time.
Hang on, and we need the umpire's finger. Bez is saying Bayern have been relegated. That was my question. I'm going to Google check this one.
Double check it.
I'm
fine
sure
with
they
that.
have.
I'm fine with you double checking. It's not a problem. Questioning my things. Bayern Munich have never been relegated. I've got it down as true. He's double checking. It's going to VAR.
They haven't been relegated.
They haven't been relegated. Oh, I was right then. Thank you fucking very much. Where's my apology?
It wasn't me, with Bez.
No, I don't care. Where was my apology for daring to question me?
How
dare you? How very, very dare you then questioning me? So after those rounds, this is how the scores lie.
Tom's the winner.
So in third place with 9 points is Mers. In second place with 10 points is Lee. And in first place with 15 points goes to Tom. However, I know, Tom, that you are a quiz master and everything, but you did get a couple of them wrong. So, yeah, in your face.
No, Phil. I got all the Premier League ones right, bar one.
That's true.
Whatever. Look, a win's a win. You know what I mean?
Your win's a win. And just so you know, and anybody that's been on any of the competitions so far, all of your prizes will be with you. Should be this week now. I did a double check on Friday from my very trusty supplier, and I was told that they will be done and ready and posted out this week to you. So I'll get your addresses off you this week, and we'll get them out to you. And I want to see them all on the shows next time you come on the shows, which is fantastic. So we're going to end the show on the lighter side. I've not asked anybody to do it this week. I thought I would just get a few football facts together and fire them out to anybody. And some people might know some of the facts. Some people might not know all of the facts. But there is a few interesting ones. And even if you do know some of them, you may have forgotten about some of these as well. So the first one, footballers are used to cameras following their every move, but sometimes they get caught in the most awkward situations. Chelsea legend, for instance, John Terry. Let me just swap this a minute. John Terry was once spotted urinating in public after a night out, leaving fans and tabloids shocked. The incident became a huge embarrassment, proving that even footballers' biggest stars aren't immune to poor judgment when nature calls. To be fair, I got caught once. I was out in Bulgaria on holiday, and some of the Bulgarian mafia caught me weeing behind a tree, and I was charged, what was it? I think it was 5 lev, which was about 35p. But yeah, I got when I was much younger, out on a boys' holiday out in Bulgaria. So, you know, it happens to the best of us. Cristiano Ronaldo is the next one. Long before he became a football icon, Cristiano Ronaldo found himself in the middle of a major controversy. In 2005, he was accused of misconduct in a London hotel with allegations made by 2 women. However, after an investigation, the case was dropped due to a lack of evidence. Hey, see, a lot of people gloat on about Cristiano Ronaldo, but he's not all clean-natured. In football, 2 yellow cards equal a red card and an early exit from the pitch. However, during the 2006 FIFA World Cup, shall I say, Croatian defender Josip Simonik received 3 yellow cards before finally being sent off. The English referee, and it would be an English referee, wouldn't it? Graham Poll made the unbelievable mistake of forgetting to send him off after the second booking. The error was so embarrassing that it ended Poll's international refereeing career. Coaching jobs can be unstable, but what happened to Leroy Rossinoir takes the cake. In 2007, he was appointed manager of Torquay United, only to be fired just 10 minutes later when the new club owners took over. His name is forever etched in football history for holding what is likely the shortest managerial role ever. This is quite a funny one that I did read. When footballers try to skip national duty, they usually come up with injuries or personal reasons. But Stephen Ireland took it to another level by claiming his grandmother had passed away to avoid playing for Ireland's national team. The problem was his grandmother was very much alive, and when the truth surfaced, it became one of the most embarrassing and unnecessary lies in football history.
We've all done it.
If you're thinking of blaming something or blaming someone for not rocking up to work on Monday morning, make sure you can kind of back it up if you get called out. And the final one is footballers love a good prank. But for Lazio midfielder Luciano Ricconi, one joke went horribly wrong. In 1977, he entered a jewelry store and pretended, and I mean pretended, to be a robber as a joke. Must have been a joke between the team. The store owner not only recognized him, but he pulled a gun out and shot him, killing him instantly. What was meant to be a harmless fun turned into one of football's most tragic deaths. So the moral to that is careful with your jokes, careful what you're messing about with, because you just never know. You might become a lot more injured than you suspect. Poor lad. I wonder what happened to the jewelry shop owner, whether he got in trouble for it or not. Probably not. Anyway, we're going to wrap this week's show up. I would like to thank Mr. Bush himself, Turbo Tom, and Mers for joining me on their Sunday night. I really appreciate it. And I'd like to thank everybody in the comments for making their comments and making our show a much, much easier show to do. So from me and from our 3 pundits, thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you like, follow, share.
And if you didn't watch the beginning of the video, it will give you a head loss because this man supports Spain over England. I will not sleep tonight knowing that.
Guys, please, if you've dropped in late, please make sure you watch the whole of the show. You can find us on YouTube, you can find us on X, and you can find us on all the socials. Please watch back on our show. But from the 3 of us, including the Spanish man at the bottom,
adios.
Adios, amigos.
Adios, amigos.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.